Well, hello there, people with the internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti and welcome to a Primal Carnage guide on how to use the Tyrannosaurus. The Tyrannosaurus is the fourth class of the dinosaurs and considered the tank class. No other dinosaur is able to carry the team like this monstrosity. Now let's cover its attacks and their statistics. The T-Rex has got two attacks. The first one is a bite attack and the second one is the trample attack. The bite attack is the one that we're going to cover first. The bite attack is the primary attack of a T-Rex. If you use the bite attack on a human, you will eat him alive. Instant death for that human. It is very useful. It's a very useful way to get rid of humans quickly. Once you eat a human, it will also regenerate your health for a bit. You have to be careful though, because judging the distance is very difficult. A human can obviously run just a little bit too far, and then you just didn't grab him, so it's very annoying. It can be very annoying sometimes to bite him perfectly, but it will insta-kill you. It will insta-kill the human, and it will also regenerate your health. So that's basically the bite attack. The trample attack is the secondary attack of the T-Rex. This attack works by walking on top of humans, which will kill them instantly. This is a very useful attack if you miss your bite, or when your bite is disabled by the trapper because it shot a net over your mouth. You can still kill people because obviously when a 9-ton heavy T-Rex stamps on you, you are going to have some fractures in your body, basically everything. The trample attack will also kill humans instantly. Oh, I already said that. Never mind. Unlike all the other attacks of the humans and the dinosaurs, this attack does not require you to push any buttons. You simply walk over people. You just walk over humans without a care in the world. A very useful attack, but you won't regenerate any health. But you will have killed the humans anyway. Right, onto the Tyrannosaurus stats. Yes, this is going very quickly, but don't worry, there are going to be a lot of tips and tricks because I have played as the T-Rex for a very long time. The stats of the Tyrannosaurus, we're going to do them in 6 categories: damage, durability, mobility, effectiveness, speed, and the raw ability, and they're all on the screen right now. The damage gets 10 points, basically because all the attacks the T-Rex can do are insta-kill attacks. So that's amazing. That's good enough for 10 points. The bite will insta-kill you. If it steps on you, you're dead. It's a damage dealer. Durability gets 7 points. The T-Rex has a pretty big stamina bar. Also, durability in shooting is very useful because the T-Rex has got 2,000 health, so it can really tank everything. That's also why it's called a tank class. Mobility only gets 4 points. Obviously, the T-Rex is not very mobile. It's pretty big. It's like 5 meters high, 12 meters long, 9 tons heavy. So that's obviously going to get rid of some mobility. But you can go very fast. Not for that long, but you can go very fast. I will give you some tips and tricks in how to deal with the bad mobility in a second. Effectiveness gets 10 points as well because the T-Rex is immensely effective on the battlefield. It can take humans down, and it's just amazing. It's just very good, speed gets 7 points. The T-Rex is very fast. Even a sprinting human can't beat a T-Rex. It's obviously it is the slowest of all the dinosaurs in the team, but oh no, it's not. Never mind. The Dilophosaurus is the slowest. It can even overtake a sprinting Velociraptor. No, it can't. It can overtake a sprinting Dilophosaurus, I believe. Or, well, at least the T-Rex is either the slowest or the second slowest of all the dinosaurs. But nonetheless, it is very fast. It can outrun a human easily. And because of the long durability, you can run for a little while. The raw ability gets only 5 points because it's not that very effective. The raw ability will allow the T-Rex nothing. That's the reason why it is very effective. The raw ability will increase the attack of dinosaurs surrounding the T-Rex while he is roaring. So the attack of all the surrounding dinosaurs will be boosted very briefly, so that they deal extra damage. That's it. It doesn't deal any benefits to yourself as a T-Rex, so that's why There's only gets 5 points because it's not very great. It's great for your team, but not for you because that's also very important. It has to be good for you as well. Funny, it is very nice because your roaring regenerates the fastest of all the dinosaurs, the T-Rex. Now with the exception of the Dilophosaurus, I believe. But at least the roaring regenerates very quickly, so you can roar very fast. Very fast after each other. The roaring will actually, the reason why it's 5 points and not like 0, because it doesn't add anything, is because the roaring ability will shake the camera of the humans. When you roar next to a human, the camera of a human will shake up and down, and that makes it for the human very hard to stay on target. So that's why it gives 5 points, and not like 0 or 2 or 1, because it is actually kind of effective, but that's not the primary reason of the roar. The primary thing of the roar is to increase the attack of other dinosaurs around you, and this is just a secondary thing. But it is a very useful secondary thing. The camera will shake, and the humans will have difficulty staying on target. So it's very useful. Not very useful, but it's decently useful. Right, if you count those together, you divide them by 6, you get an average of 7.2 of the Tyrannosaurus. And so far, I believe that's the best score we've ever had in Primal Carnage. Unless the Commander was better, but I can't remember. And now onto some tips and tricks on how to use the T-Rex in the battlefield. The T-Rex, it's a total murdering machine, able to soak up a lot of damage and kill a ton of humans. This allows the T-Rex to rush into and break up groups of humans. The easiest targets of the T-Rex are the Pyromaniac, the Pathfinder, and the Trapper. The reason because of that is because they don't deal that much damage, with the Pathfinder slight exception, but the Pathfinder is not very dangerous because it has to reload very slowly. So and he doesn't have very big range, so you can only do damage when you're there, and then you already ate him. So basically, the Pathfinder is a decent opponent, but not when it's out in the open. Trapper, you have to be aware of the Trapper though, even though he can deal with a decent amount of damage with his pistols if he keeps shooting you, and his nets will disable your bite attack. But as I said before, you can still kill people by trampling them. Oh, by the way, this is also the first dinosaur that doesn't get completely disabled when it's hit by a trapper net. The Pteranodon, Novoraptor, and the Dilophosaurus are completely disabled when they're trapped by the trapper net, but the T-Rex is not. Only your primary attack is disabled for a little while. The Pyromaniac is the totally easiest target of the T-Rex because the flamethrower doesn't deal any damage, basically. Well, you can barely see it dealing any damage of your 2000 health. The chainsaw can deal a lot of damage, but that would mean that it has to get very close to your feet, and obviously you can trample them, so that doesn't really work either. And the pyro grenades don't deal that much damage either. If you got 3 good hits, because the Pyromaniac has got 3 grenades, if 3 good hits hit the T-Rex, then it would have lost a little bit more than half, a little bit less than half its health. So you'll have like, I'm gonna say 60% of your health if 3 pyro grenades hit you directly. But if they hit you indirectly, you can barely see the damage. So that's very annoying of the Pyromaniac part, but not on your part, obviously. The T-Rex has to be very aware of the Scientist and the Commando, because the Scientist and the Commando can first of all see you and hit you from a very far range, and those are the 2 people that deal the most damage, also from far range. The Scientist, every time it shoots you with its hunting rifle, it will take away 100 health. So it has to shoot you 20 times or you're dead. I can't remember how many shots it got in its clip. I believe 7. It got 7 shots in one clip. So you can already do the math and figure out how many times she has to reload until you're dead. And the Commando is it can shoot very fast, very quickly, and it will be able to get rid of a lot of health really quickly by shooting a lot, basically. If you see many allies, you should not forget your roar ability. Even though it's not helping you, it's helping your allies, and obviously it's all about getting the most kills in your team. Not yourself, but your team has to get the most kills so you can win the round. The humans that take away a lot of health, obviously very annoying. So a tip for me actually that I've always found very useful. When your T-Rex drops below or around 800 health, go and retreat and grab some health. The reason because of that is if you run away when you only have got 99 health left, you're going to a meat source, and there's a scientist there, shoots you once and you're dead. But if you've got 800 health, you've got a little bit of more ability, so that the human is like shooting you. It's like, ha, you are low in health because you're going for your meat source, so I'm going to shoot you because then I can get easy kills. Because there are a lot of people who are meat camping, a lot. I can tell you that much, especially when you're a T-Rex. So they're gonna meat camp. They're like, oh, there comes a T-Rex. He's probably low on health. Shoot you a couple times, but you don't die because you got 800 health. So this scientist actually has to shoot you 8 times. And it only has 7 times in one round, so you can actually go there and kill the scientist. So that's a very useful tip. Go and grab meat when you've got 800 health or less. Preferably 800, because then the scientist can shoot you 7 times, because it's got 7 ammo in one clip, or 6 or something, I can't really remember. And then you've got enough, then she has to reload, and then you can kill her. So that's very useful. People will usually try to use your bad mobility against you by running around you in circles. Also a very technique that is used a lot by professional, not even professional, by a lot of, but specifically by professional Primal Carnage players. They will run at you, shoot you a couple times, and then run around your legs and keep shooting you. And you can't make the turn good enough because you're not as mobile. Right, a very easy way to do this, because obviously first thing that you're going to do is try to chase him, because you're going to turn around and and then you two are both dancing pirouettes while you're being shot by him or by other humans, and then you die very easily. So even though it is immensely frustrating, the thing that you have to do is run away. That's very useful, because then you might actually trample him by running away. He might just run straight in front of your feet when you try to break off. So first of all, you just run away. You just don't want to play his game, because if you are following him, running around your feet, then you are playing his game. He has got you where he wants you, and all the humans are shooting you. So what you just have to do, I always forget. I sometimes forget it myself, but it's very good you try to remember that. Break away. You can trample him, because it could be that he just it just so happens he walks right in front of you. You trample him while you break away, and if you've got enough health, you can immediately turn around and kill him. That's very useful. So if a human is trying to run around your legs, break away and come back. Very useful, and there's nothing the humans can do about that. Because you definitely don't want to chase him, because you will never catch him unless he's not good at it, and you can actually catch him. But if he's very good at it, you won't be able to catch him, and you're being shot by a ton of humans. You're getting more and more frustrated. You still try to kill him, try turning more and more circles, and then you die because you're too low on health. So break away, go back and attack. Very useful to break that, and there's nothing the humans can do about that. Nothing. Also, people like to hide in buildings which the T-Rex can't enter. These are the so-called no-Rex zones, and these are there are very many no-Rex zones in very many maps. The only map where there is no-Rex zone is, I believe, no, there are 2 maps. There are 2 maps. Well, there might be more, but there are 2 maps that are no-Rex zones. And those maps are Marsh and Snowbound. Those are the only 2 maps when there are no Rex zones. Every other map has got a no Rex zone. Docks has got very many. Docks has got very many no Rex zones. Oh no, Falls. Falls also doesn't have a no Rex zone. So Falls, Marsh, and Snowbound. Those are the 3 maps that I can think of that don't have a no Rex zone. All the other maps have no Rex zones. Docks have got many no Rex zones. Utility base has got one. A couple. I think got an outpost has got one. Alright, so there are a lot more. But basically, no Rex zone is just the building, because the T-Rex is too big, can't enter the building. And usually they'll be like, haha, I am tough because I can shoot you. And the only reason because they do that is because they know that you can't hit them. But you can. There are some no Rex zones you can actually get into. There are various walls in Forgotten Outpost. Or is that utility base? No, that's Forgotten Outpost, I believe. Anyway, or it could be the exact same map, Forgotten Outpost and utility base. I don't really remember. Anyway, there are walls around utility base. I believe it's called utility base. And you can actually get up onto those walls. And you can even eat humans from the walls. So there are possibilities. And also buildings, if people stand too close to the entrance, you can kill them as well. Because even though your body can't make it in, your head can make it inside. So if a human stands too close to the entrance, you can eat him still. So the no-wreck zone is actually a false sense of security. Because they think, if I'm 2 millimeters inside the building, the T-Rex can't get to me, but the T-Rex can get to you basically. If you're right in the entrance of the building, you can just eat him. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just eat him. But if there aren't any humans near the entrance, just don't fucking bother going over to a no-wreck zone and kill people, because you first of all only look stupid, and second of all you will lose a ton of health and even die possibly. So just stay away from no wreck zones, unless you can see opportunities where you can kill people. You might have seen some in the background in the video already, but otherwise just stay away from the no wreck zones. And also, if you stay long enough away, they might come out as well, because they're like, we're gonna stay here and kill the T-Rex. But if you stay away from their area, they're gonna be like, oh, this is boring. They're gonna go out and try to find you or something like that, or go to another no-wreck zone. At least they're gonna come out if you don't show up for a very long time. So it's also a very useful technique. So, as the T-Rex, it is very easy to show everybody what it means to be the king of the dinosaurs. So it's gonna be for this one, the last guide on Primal Carnage. Next week is gonna be the guide for the Carnosaurus, and that's the last one. And then I'm actually going to start this Let's Play by playing on servers normally. So it's gonna be for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video, and also hope you liked a little bit. I also hope that you found this video interesting. Maybe you've got some tip. Maybe you're gonna use some tips if you got Primal Carnage yourself. If you have Primal Carnage, come and join. Maybe you'll be in the video. But anyway, that's gonna be for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. So click the like button underneath if you liked the video. Subscribe to be part of an army so you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button that will appear over the left of here, or the subscribe button that's underneath the video. I will see you later, Romans. Ave!